Alright, let's get into this game.
Alright,
this run back between Varrest and Spamcop.
Yeah, this is Mario versus Diddy. I was actually just talking to a few people that there's a lot of... I think there's quite a few people in our scene who consistently believe that Diddy has to be one of the top 5 characters in the game. It's funny because one thing I know is that whenever we start talking about who is the top 5, we talk about characters and we kind of base it on who seems to have like the best hook good, or a lot of the times I find like the number 1 spot is based on who seems to have the most dominating performance.
Best performance, best tools, yeah, most definitely.
You know, not even just that, like in the case when Sheik was dominating, it was clear that Sheik was the best and that it seemed like that.
Oh my god. Okay, I overreacted. It's just an F smash.
Wait. I'm sorry, but we have to realize that happened in less than a minute. That's huge.
Good for Connor, for sure.
That is horrible. That is bad for Brett, because he really wants to take this game back, so he's gonna want to try to work. And now he's throwing out kill moves. He's looking for it.
He's looking for these kill confirms right down to his head.
Mario's weight is just being...
the kill, though.
No, Mario apparently too heavy. Oh,
up smash,
he got
he
it!
Just catches him on that platform with the up smash. There you go.
Okay, I'm not gonna clap again.
It's alright. Right. You don't have to be Diddy Kong too.
No. I was gonna say... Earlier, I was just saying, as far as like characters who look like they're who have the most dominant wins over the course of the year, my guess in that sense, if you went by that logic, you would say that Mario is number 1 in the game. Considering how many consider how many tournaments Ally has won with them. Like Ally has got like in either top 32 or top 8, and he won 2 of the tournaments, including Evo, including the one Mega Man who kind of upsetted everyone.
That Mega Man, I don't think he upset anyone. I think that those were just I would classify that as notable wins because he had never really come out before, so we didn't really know what he was like.
No.
So I would say to just treat him as like.
Well, that's the thing. That's
a really good player out of scene.
Yeah, you can. I want you to. Yeah, I think that people don't actually have that negative connotation when they say it's just like an upset. Then again, that is a big change from being like consistently fifth in Japan all the way to being 2nd in Evo, the showcase of. Oh, there it is.
That's gonna do it. Yes. Connor called out that aggression and got it.
Yep. No. It was considered an upset considering for how dominating of a fashion you did with just that combo. Like, just having no experience does lead into upsets. That does lead into upsets.
Oh yeah, Zero did mention that he didn't really have Mega Man experience at the time. That was like the one matchup he didn't practice.
Yeah, the one matchup he didn't practice.
And he got 3-0'd, I believe.
Yep, he did.
That was pretty solid and convincing.
It was. Then again, he got 3-0'd by Larry Leonard CEO, so...
I wonder how convincing this set will be.
Yeah,
also, with your argument that Mario should be the best in the game due to results? You say due to results?
Kind of results, and more that he just seems to be looking the most dominant out of all the characters. Like, when you think of who's getting, like, first place and how well they're doing. Ally's been doing consistently well, and he's been doing... Like, there was a time at Evo he did that crazy dash attack jab into the fair. Like, he's been doing...
Oh, yeah, that was
He's been making Mario look very clean and very dominant. Not to mention, I think that it is very contested that Mario is just... Because he's all-around... He has great combo game, and he just has all-around great... Oh, that could have been so bad!
I kind of want to focus on the match because this match is getting fired up. We are having a great discussion at the same time.
Oh yeah, no. I'm gonna end that conversation right there. I'm just gonna say, yeah, no. It just seems like Mario has everything, and to a mediocre sense, he has all the tools he needs, and then he has a safe frame. He's one of the safest characters in the game. So therefore, I think that that's a good argument for him to be number 1 in the game. Now let's get to this match. Oh my God, that down smash!
You are a fast talker, sir.
I was just trying to hurry it up.
Okay, I'll get to it. Sorry.
Oh my God, that weight of Mario is just ungodly. That weight of Mario is deceiving. How many burgers does he pack before he goes into this?
I'm not sure.
What does he pack in that suit? Are those buttons made out of lead?
Good call right there. Good call.
That head apparently is made out of lead.
I was going to compliment Varrest on his good up-close pressure, but right there, Connor knew that he had to get in there, and he was looking for that mid-range mix-up, and they called the mix-up, got this up. Pretty well.
I've only realized it right now. You can actually hold shield at the ledge like that because your opponent can't really act out of it so much. Like, you can get up, you can roll, or you can attack, but nothing's really going to punish the shield. I didn't realize that until now.
with some characters, you could probably fade back and then use a command grab, most likely. So there is that option. And with Marth, as we see sometimes, shield breaker.
The shield breaker. Yeah, and then there's Bowser's who consistently can do that.
Oh yeah, I don't know if that's the greatest option. Oh, like that's not gonna kill it that percent. But that's a good mix-up. I got a little too excited once again.
No, you got perfectly excited. It's just that would have been extremely cool if he had killed him at what, like 40%?
At 0.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. Here comes a combo for the early percents. These two are. Oh, that's actually a surprising amount of rolling.
Yeah, trying to mix up his movement right now.
Well, Mario.
I would say that.
You know, well, Anti's the roll master. He's made rolls work. It's not like he's just rolling for movement. He's rolling to get out of a situation.
I saw that dash and roll back, and I just thought for glory. But then again,
it depends on how you're.
Think of it in a negative
that'll
sense,
do it.
And that was a very good confirm.
It depends on how you're using the roll. Yep. It is said that in the fundamental, in all the videos I've seen that tell you about rolling in a fundamental sense, it's that never use rolling as a movement option. It's fine to use it as a way to escape a dangerous situation. In those cases, Connor all the time was using it to escape a dangerous situation, or just simply get out of the space where he thought Diddy Kong could hit and punish him. So that's a fair use.
That's a good way to say it, actually.
Yep.
So what you were saying is that Varrest is doing good enough pressure to condition him to play that way.
Yep. Although at the same time, Varrest is not capitalizing on that and he's not punishing. So, Connor is getting complete usage out of those rolls that he's doing, and early percent combo.
I think he's letting him do it on purpose so that when he needs to punish off of it, he can get something good off.
I don't think so. If that was the case, I think we would have seen like that roll work once, and then he would have gone into like a command grab or a dash attack. Diddy has the tools to punish that.
I think it's more of a set thing than more of in the game. I think like he's conditioning him to do it throughout the sets.
Well, if that's the case, I think we would have seen a punish. I think it's more like
in this game, if he does that, he will definitely get a lot off of it for sure.
Oh yeah. No, Spam Cop will get a lot off of his rolls if he does it, and Varrest doesn't like smarten up to it. Although it doesn't look like he's relying so much on rolls. Maybe I said something. Wink, wink. Or no, actually, maybe I just said something and he heard it and blah. So, okay, I questioned that roll and I questioned that hitbox.
That was a smart down throw on that banana. Ooh. You never see Diddy's do that. It's interesting.
Oh yeah.
I liked Brett's application of that.
Ooh, look at that. Oh, he tried to get him with a falling up there. Tried to catch him, but no. Ooh, got him with the down smash.
That was great coverage right there. It covered the roll in, and it also covered a lot of the covered a lot of his landing options there.
Now
up smash catches the roll on.
Yep. No, Brett is getting very smart to those rolls now.
What did I say, man? He's calling them out now, and he's getting a lot off of them. He
is. All right, so
he's even using frame traps to cover the roll and other options as well.
Okay, all right. So Spam Cop now he's in a position where he can, in fact, kill Diddy at this percent. He just needs to create the space, get the right read, or just the right combo, and he can do it.
Right.
I'm not sure if I see Spam Cop go for a lot of those up airs into a reverse up air. I don't see it so much anymore.
Reverse up B is kind of inconsistent, to be fair. That's going to do it, though. He caught him going.
You gotta take the edge guard.
Low, and he took advantage of that very nicely with that lingering hitbox on there.
Yep, when you get that edge guard, you gotta go for it. I mean, that's how I saw like a very close game between Novarante and Verlicify, or not Verlicify, Vilefic.
Valefic? I have no idea how to pronounce that.
Neither do I.
I'm gonna have to ask him that. I think it's Valefic.
Valefic. Yeah, no, it's just,
or
it was
Vilefic.
A case where...
It might be Vilefic, actually. Because Vile?
Oh, yeah. Vilefic. I just thought that...
I'll ask him.
Yep. Anyways, sometimes it takes an edge guard. Sometimes you need to get him into that untechable situation. I'm not sure if you know this, but if you are very close to the stage, almost where it looks like you're touching it, you can't tech it. It's because the hit lag... And it's something I learned from BB Smash Dudes. You can't tech when it's too close to the side of the wall. You have no window of frames. That's just what happens. I know you're laughing at me, but it's true.
Okay, well, okay, I'll explain myself instead of making you look kind of foolish.
Alright.
Wow! Okay. I'll talk about it after, but
that was a
good
I
call out on the
understand
landing. Getting the
exactly
sweet spot
why.
off smash.
I understand exactly why Brett did
Emotions
that,
were
but
shown.
God,